Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Bilo. I'm going to be working on quick tutorial videos for all you new mixer masters out there. This is a hip-hop song I'm working on. It's called Redneck Glow. It's not currently complete. There's a preview with the first verse and some video made there on my channel, my TikTok channel, my YouTube, my Snapchat, and my Instagram. So I will leave my handles at the end of this video, and if anybody wants to check that out, feel free. I'll also put everything in the comments below. If you guys have any requests for Logic Pro tutorials, please say it in the comments below, and I will either try and get you in touch with a video that I know that works really well, or I will try and make my own to help you out. So anyways, today's topic, automation. Automation is something that I didn't know about at first, made lots of things without it, and stumbled across it partway through my music career here. It's very helpful. It helps make things not seem so electronic, so computerized. It can give you movement in your mix, and basically it'll adjust parameters over time. So let's get right to it. In order to get automation, first things first, from your mix window, you're gonna hit your A key on your keyboard. That's going to bring up your automation. You can see all of these green lines and these yellow lines. That's different forms of automation. The two that I've worked with on this track is volume automation and panning automation. Panning being left to right, and volume obviously being the volume. I've put some automation on quite a few of these sounds to give it some movement back and forth between the left and right speakers. That's currently what I'm working on now and what this tutorial will be. I did start on this shaker sound, putting panning left and right. I will show you how to remove this automation, and then I will reapply it so you can see how it's done. So you're going to right click on your track here, and you're going to scroll down and say delete all visible automation. That's how you get rid of some automation that you've already put in. That gets rid of it. Back to square one, drag my track back to the first bar, and on this menu here, you can see read, touch, latch, and write. These are different automation options. For most of the people out there, and for myself, I prefer using the touch option. That's basically when the track's playing and you adjust these parameters, it records the adjustment that you make. Just know that if you don't want these adjustments to be made, if you're adjusting after the fact, please put it back on read, and those adjustments will not be made. So to make that work, you're going to put it on touch. It's a yellow bar. To do panning, you would come down to your track window here in your mixer, the selected track, just lightly adjust the knob that you want to adjust. It'll automatically set up here. So if you look like, say we wanted to do volume, we do volume, it automatically adjusts the volume here. So right now we're working on panning. We're going to pan left and right slowly. It adjusted the panning parameters. I'm going to set this to 0 just to start the track. We're going to hit spacebar to get our track rolling, and then what we're going to do is just fade this back to the right and the left to give these lines, and the automation will be automatically recorded within Logic Pro 10. So let's check it out.
Stressed out, and I don't feel like I'm with it. I got voices up in my head telling me to quit it. Kinda like I'm up against to be someone I'm not. Gotta get my fucking head straight from smoking too much pot. I'm a skater boy with a little bit of redneck rock pajama.
Okay, so now you can see that I've recorded this automation on these boxes here. So if I reset this back to 0 and I hit my spacebar to start playing, you can notice that the panning value changes. You can also note it down your mix window. It changes left to right, and it might be hard to hear because I'm recording this from an iPhone, but the shaker sound is going from the left and right speaker now, and it'll record this automation. I'm gonna pause this. If we want this automation to be adjusted manually, now that these parameters have been in, these are all points here. You can grab each one of these individual points. Please note, I do have my automation key tool on here, so to get out of that, just tap your T key twice back to your cursor, and you can grab each one of these points and move them manually to where you want. So a lot of that can be done by the ear after the fact. That's why I like a touch. It kind of pre-pastes some automatic points in there and then gives you some points to work with if there's sounds and everything that you want to drag out. So we've automated this option, scroll to zoom back out, and if I want to get rid of the automation window, I can either zoom out or hit the A key. If you don't hit the A key, it will stay there for when you zoom back in. And that's automation in a nutshell. If we want to use a different parameter, we can add a different parameter to the track. We just need to go through the same steps and utilize the parameter that you want. So here's a quick rundown on that. We'll hit the A key to get your automation and say I wanted to automate volume to this track. What I will do is same thing again, drag my cursor back, and then I'm going to go down here and just adjust the volume knob slightly. After I do that, you can see that the parameter changed to volume. Now you can see that it's sort of ghosted the panning automation. It's still there. If I want it back, all I got to do is go back and adjust the panning knob, and it'll get me back to this panning automation, so I can adjust, delete, all that. If you want to do different parameters outside of this, you can, like reverb and all those things. You just need to add the effects into your channel. I'll just lift this up a little bit. You add the effects into your channel, say let's say a compressor even. And now when I got the compressor here, if I come here and adjust a small amount, like say my makeup knob, you can see that my makeup, now the gain is changed to this parameter in the gain, and if I was to hit my spacebar to play and move my gain up and down, it'll record that automation. To get rid of that automation, anything that's not ghosted is your visible automation. Just hit your delete visible automation and she's gone. Hope that helps. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below if there's anything I can help you with. Happy mixing.